That's why I go so hard for my little brother, Jordan. I don't give a fuck. Jordan's in everything I'm doing.
But I'm sorry, but I feel like that's how it should be. Like one of the things I like about the Wayans is, and if I was one of the Wayans, not that I would want to slack off or be lazy, but to know you have a parachute and 3 other brothers where you go, nigga, if I don't make it, or if I decide not to do nothing but sit on my ass, I got 3 other niggas wealthy as fuck, but I'll be all right. I ain't sleeping in a cardboard box. Just to know that you had that parachute.
Right. One thing about the Wayans, and they don't play as far as they like, yo, you got to go to school for this. You better get to film school. They really make you earn it. They don't give it to you.
That's what I did with Jordan. When Jordan came to LA and was like, I want to do an hour special. Jordan was like a year in, like, I want to do an hour special. Kid, hold up. First of all, pump your fucking brakes, all right? You wilding out. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And in the beginning, I would do nothing for Jordan. I wouldn't call a club. I wouldn't talk to, hey, this guy's giving me a hard time getting up. Well, then you're just gonna have a hard time getting up, bro. Like, I'm not doing it. Then once he put the work in, after I would see he was consistent with it. I'm like, and then I would see him writing, and he would write a new bit that I thought was hilarious. And then he had a 10-minute set that I thought was hilarious, and it was like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this guy. Like, I could really work with him. But also, let's not gloss over the fact I am the cockiest motherfucker in the world. So I feel like there's a part of it. It's like a part of this is like I don't need that motherfucker.
But if you could back that up. You know what I'm saying? Like when he made the point about Latifah and her brother.
Right.
My thing is this. That is different from you because that's a whole nother, he's on some other journey.
Right.
But when you got somebody who is equally as talented as you, or who some might even argue more, then it's like, okay, there's a respect that I think should be there. Where again, if y'all join forces and y'all family, it only makes everything better. And I want to say this real quick. God rest his soul, Charlie Murphy. But the vibe I always got from Charlie, and even the stories I heard, Charlie was a roughneck. Charlie was a hardcore nigga. Where Eddie seems more approachable. And I always said a joke. I would, Eddie and Charlie look like, between them two, one of them would help you in a crisis, and the other one looks like the crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's so talent-wise, I never got the feeling that Charlie was as Eddie.
Right.
Where with you and Chris, I go, yo, man, Tony
but you know what,
Chris.
Listen, and my brother said in the interview one time, he said, and it's very similar to what you just said. He said in the interview one time, listen, man, sometimes it depends on the person. You just got to know what's going on. Like my brother Brian has never bothered a soul. He doesn't bother anybody. He's the nicest guy on the planet. If anything ever happens to Brian, if somebody calls me and says Brian's in trouble, on a crisis, I drop everything and run because I know Brian didn't do it. He did nothing to predicate this. If somebody calls me and says Tone's in a situation, I gotta go, hold up. What the fuck did he do? What did they do? What did he? He's like, I gotta figure out stuff. So I get it. But listen, I've been in this business, like I said, I started in 98, so that's 25, 26, right? God ain't let me down yet. I know. I'm not hoping, I'm not wishing. I know that phone call's coming one day that's like, yo, we going on tour together. Or we doing this movie together, and that's gonna blow the roof off of this whole fucking game. I know it's coming.
But don't you think on some level, Chris just wants you, he's aware of...
He's very aware. Being aware is not, that's not...
But the fact that, okay, let's say, I won't use top 5 for an example, but Barclays was an example of, you know what, the magnitude of why you wanted to do it, he understood that, and it's like, that's cool, but anything else that involves the machine, maybe he just wants you to be perceived as undeniable, and he was not your gatekeeper in any way. So maybe,
right, I get that. But like I said, I'm 26 in now. There's no like, oh, he got it because of, and again, I've done things he didn't even do. So there's no he got it because I don't. Right. That's dummies are gonna say that forever. Dummies are gonna say that forever because we're gonna be linked forever because we are blood brothers. So dummies are gonna always say he got. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he did that because that's the dummies. I'm talking about people that understand and know how it works and understand the dedication it takes to even be considered good.